Today I'm going to show you the full process of building, filming and editing this Blade Runner inspired miniature city. First we're going to carefully taking apart this old printer so we can build a sci-fi house on top. And look at what we got now. A perfect base for a sci-fi building. And all the parts of the old printer are perfect to build a sci-fi house. So I've just prepared a foam box that will be placed on top of the old printer, but from there I forgot to press record. So I have again made another foam box to just show you the quick process of how you can make a sci-fi house, and you will see the other sci-fi house just in a second. So I have a lot of stuff here, old stuff, main boards, circuit boards from old Nikon lenses. I have 3D printed grids here, old filament spool, maybe as a roof, and you will see we will transform this within seconds. So we just basically take our stuff, glue it wherever I think it would look good, so you can go crazy on this and just be creative. This, for example, here is from another old printer. Looks cool. Maybe you can use this to glue it. Glue it like this. Let's do it. And there you go. This is the sci-fi house which will be placed on top of the printer. I have a more prettier one than this here. It's just for you to show the process. You can basically glue everything that looks cool and cool shapes, and you can go crazy with 3D prints like this. You can go crazy with laser cutted pieces, and but this will be just enough for you to show the process. And of course, if you spray it, it will become one. And this right here is the actual building. And now we're going to add some details to the building. Those are 3D printed AC units, and we also have some 3D printed pipes. And I just glue the details wherever I think it would look good. Just like an AC unit right here, just to give it some more details. And maybe another one, maybe on the other side here. Every building needs a light, so I have a 3D designed light holding thing here where I just make an LED inside and glue it somewhere to the building where I just think it would make sense. So this is what the building looks like right now, and the next step will be painting this. And for that we are going to use a black primer, and you will see this will transform within seconds. At the moment the house is pretty dark, and we are just giving it some highlights with some white color or any white spray paint. And for the final touch I use a green color so we can get the Blade Runner style. The whole city here is connected to one switch here, and now the lights will turn on. Just two more buttons to press for the smaller lights. And there you go. The city is now lit up. And now I'm just quickly checking if all buildings are in frame. And I'm just using these non-light lights with red and a blue color, and I will just place them inside the city so we can get more cool lights. Maybe the red one right here. And now this is what the city looks like with all the lights on. For filming I'm using the Nikon ZR camera with a NIKKOR Z24-70 lens. And I will make this camera on top of a slider so we can slide into the city. It's very important that we work with a very small aperture. I'm using a 22 aperture, the smallest I can do on this lens. That way everything is in focus. Inspired by Slice of Life, we are filming this city with several passes. The first pass will be the info shot with the blue screen in the back fully lit up, so we can later in post-production remove the blue screen and add another row of buildings behind the city here. Now we are going to turn off the blue screen lights so we can make the next shot, which will be the beauty shot. And now I'm going to blast the room full of smoke so we can have depth in the city. Okay, that should be enough. And now we're going to wait just a few seconds so the smoke settles. Let's record this shot. The smoke will give depth into the miniature, which will make it bigger, as you can already see. There you go, this is the blue screen shot and this is the beauty shot. And now it's some time for editing. First we're going to import both shots into After Effects and rename them so we have some structure. Then we're going to lower the opacity of the top shot to about 50% and line up both shots in the timeline so the movement in both clips happens at the same time. In this case I use the green light as a reference because I can clearly see the edges. Once I'm happy with the lineup, I will take my blue screen shot and use the key light effect to key out the blue screen. Now we use the eyedropper and sample the blue of the blue screen. Then we go to the view mode and switch to screen match so we can fine tune our settings. Adjust clip black and clip white until the white areas are fully white and the black areas are completely black. The more evenly the blue screen is lit, the easier the process becomes. Once I'm happy with the adjustments, I switch back to view mode final result and set the beauty shot's track matte to the info shot. Now the beauty shot uses the same mask based on the blue screen shot. Now I import two photos of the miniature and align them so it looks like the city continues into the distance. For the background and for the sky I use a smoke stock footage. Then I roughly match the brightness of the imported buildings so they blend with the foreground. With a tint effect I give the smoke a slight green touch to match the Blade Runner style. Of course I also add spaceships, which are made from several 3D models that are animated with a simple movement. These need to be color graded as well, and for that I use a levels effect to adjust the brightness and contrast. And there you go, this is what it looks like, and this is just a very quick and rough rundown of my editing process, so you can get an idea of how I work. And now you get to see the final result.